In this video, we are going to talk about Ketu, what are the significations of Ketu, and how can we read Ketu in a chart, okay? So, we will get started. And if you want to know more about Ketu, then you can purchase the book. I have given link in the description. Rahu Ketu Experience of Prash Trivedi. Very amazing book to understand Rahu Ketu. Okay, so if you want to understand the knots Rahu Ketu, then definitely you can purchase that book, okay? And if you want to take personal consultation, you can check the link in the description box. So let's get started. So Ketu, only we will talk about Ketu here, okay? We will give more importance to Ketu. So Ketu is a south node, right? Ketu basically in the chart shows the house we have gained experience, okay? We have experienced that. Ketu represents the past events, the past lives, the past things, okay? Basically, Ketu will not show only your one past life, but many past lives Ketu will show. And if we read Ketu, then we will be able to know basically what was our trait in the past life, how our past life was. Now this can be a little bit different in birth and the Navmansha. In the birth chart, Ketu placement will show what past life, what basically you were in the past life, okay? And in the Navmansha, it will basically shows what kind of personality you had in the first half of life. So Ketu shows the past, and now Ketu also shows something we don't want to deal with, or something we have fear about, right? Because I have seen many people, they have Ketu in a particular house, but they still want to deal with it, okay? Like Ketu in the 7th house, they still want to get married, they still have a obsession for a particular person. So I have seen the Rahu trait present in those people, okay? And basically this thing will happen if they have prominent Mars in their chart, okay? The desire of marriage with Ketu in the 7th will only be created if either Mars is ruling the 7th house or Mars is connected to Venus, okay? Then only this thing will be created, right? Or 7th house is receiving any benefic aspect. Otherwise these people will not have much desire of marriage, okay? Now other thing is that wherever Ketu is placed in your chart, okay, so in that particular house it will give you desire to have it, right? But somewhere there will be fear that how to deal with it, how to get it, okay? You will be reluctant to deal with the significations of that house, okay? This fear can be from the past life experiences. Now one thing you have to remember, everyone is different, everyone had different past lives. So the significations of Ketu will be different for different people, okay? But what I have observed, I am telling you in this video. So one person had Ketu in the 3rd house, in the Gemini, in the Ardra. Very amazing video editor, okay? He did not learn it from anywhere. He just saw some YouTube tutorial videos only, and so much intelligent mind, okay? He used to grasp the thing so easily. Very good video editor. He learned from nowhere, he had no education, nothing, okay? But still he edits a video like a movie, okay? So perfect, so amazing, it is just amazing, okay? And he's not professional into that field, but the way he makes movies, the way he edits the videos, it is like some professional person is editing that, okay? So you will be amazed to see that, okay? So sign of the Ketu definitely matters. So Ketu, wherever it is placed, it shows what kind of past life we had, and what we have learned from the past lives, and what we are bringing in this life, okay? What skills etc we have brought in this life, okay? Now we have Rahu opposite to the Ketu, right? So Rahu shows our pending karmas, okay? See, wherever Ketu is placed, we have already gained lots of experience from that house, and we have also worked on our skills and talents. We have brought the skills and talents wherever Ketu is placed, okay, those skills and talents we have, and we are expert in it, we have excelled it, right? And now those skills and talents we will use to achieve our Rahu goal, okay? Because in this life you have to utilize your Ketu trait to achieve Rahu, because Rahu is a pending karma, okay, pending desire we can say, pending karma we can say, okay, from the past lives, which you have to fulfill. You cannot escape from Rahu, okay? Rahu is a pending karma which you have to fulfill in this life. You have to clear it out in this life, and you cannot escape it, okay? Because wherever Ketu is sitting in the chart, in the birth or the Namansha, like, you cannot go to it unless and until you achieve your Rahu, okay? So it is like when we go to work, okay, it is our duty to go to work. Who wants to go to work? No one. Everyone wants to enjoy, but that cannot happen. You have to go to work, then only you can come home and take rest. So Ketu is our comfort zone, okay, where we can feel happy, we can feel light, and finally we can relax, okay? Because see, Ketu side is already somewhat balanced, but Rahu side is not balanced. And some people, they have to learn to detach from the Rahu side, okay, because of the extreme level of obsession of the Rahu side, because Rahu creates obsession, okay? Rahu can go to any length to achieve its goal, its desire, and it can cross all the boundaries, limits, and it will not think before cheating, lying, playing mind games, trickery, manipulation, for achieving its goal, for fulfilling its desire. Okay, so Rahu can go to any length. Okay, if Jupiter is connected to Rahu, Rahu is in the sign of Jupiter, or Jupiter is aspecting, or Jupiter is in the Kendra houses, Trikon houses, then definitely Rahu energy will be very much controlled, okay? What kind of desire you will have, that will depend upon aspects, conjunctions, etc., okay? Rahu in any place also shows karmic account in that place, that you have performed any bad karma in the past life, okay? Because maybe you have lied, cheated in that house, and you have to pay off that karma in this life, okay? So this thing also happens with the placement of Rahu in a particular house, right? It is obsession. Ketu is detachment. So basically, when we have to go towards Ketu, we have to first of all learn something from Rahu. Definitely this thing is there, okay? You have to learn something wherever Rahu is placed. Learning in the place of Rahu is more prominent than in the place of Ketu. Of course, you have to learn in the Ketu place also, okay? So that is important. Now Ketu connected to the first house or the Aries sign, okay? This, in this life you have to learn to be selfless, learn to control your anger. Rahu also connected to Mars. This thing is there, okay? Because you have huge level of anger, ego in you, which you need to control in this life, okay? So wherever Ketu is there, it shows our past lives, what we are carrying forward in this life, okay? And if you want to get your Ketu, you have to first complete your pending karma of Rahu, and balance between Rahu and Ketu has to be achieved. This is our purpose. These two knots, our whole life is dependent upon these two knots, okay? Wherever these knots are placed, okay, those houses, you will see those houses will play very very important role in our life, okay? More than the aspect of Rahu Ketu, the two houses wherever Rahu Ketu are placed, our whole life, our pattern, the theme of whole life will revolve around those houses, okay? And definitely if aspects and conjunctions of other planets exist, then those houses, the houses, those planets rule those two, okay? So like I posted also, Rahu and Ketu shows extreme ends. Ketu shows extreme, something very much extreme. So Rahu Ketu are both extreme ends. you have to maintain balance into that, okay? Because if you don't, then you will not realize Rahu and Ketu will take you towards extreme. Like I told you, Ketu, if it wants to cut off, it will completely cut off. This thing happens that if Ketu has to cut off something, it wants to cut off completely, okay? Because Ketu can also make you very much extremist, okay? So Ketu represents short and thin people. Basically, if other aspects support, then Ketu can also make you fat as you age, so you have to be careful, okay? If you have Ketu connected to your ascendant. Now Ketu can be the most loyal planet, okay? Ketu can definitely give you, if it is connected to your 7th house, trust me, it can give you the most loyal partner. Connected to 11th house, most loyal friends, okay? And Ketu in the ascendant can make you very loyal person ever, okay? Because dogs, you see how much loyal dogs are towards their master, towards their owner. They can even give up their life for them, they can even die for them. So Ketu is highly loyal, extremely loyal Ketu is, okay? But Ketu, if comes to know that you are not loyal, or you are a cheater, or you are not a right person, or if Ketu senses any deceiving energy from your side, Ketu will bite you, okay? Because dogs will bite you as well, dogs can hurt you as well, kill you as well, if they receive deceiving energy. Because Ketu is a sattvic planet, Ketu is a spiritual planet. Ketu doesn't like any kind of deceiving energy. Ketu loves pure souls, okay? So if you are not a pure soul, if you deceive, then Ketu will leave you, or Ketu will attack you. Because Ketu can also become highly revengeful, okay? But other planetary placements are also important. Now Ketu represents all kinds of people who are homeless, who do not have any home, who do not have any place to stay, and who are abandoned from their family. The family has abandoned them, okay? The people who don't have homes, or the people who wear rags and torn clothes, the people who basically don't have clothes, all the beggar, poor people. Saturn also represents, but Ketu represents these things more prominently, okay? And Ketu represents outcast foreigners as well. Every outcast stuffs Ketu represents, okay? And no matter what, Ketu represents a very simple personality, and someone who wants to stay simple, or their style is very different. The way they dress up, the way they carry themselves is highly different from normal people, okay? So prominent Ketu personality will dress very different from what normal people do, and this thing you will definitely notice. Their dressing style and everything is so different, their hairstyle is so different, okay? So basically it represents the people who are highly different, okay? All types of reptiles, snakes, mysterious animals are represented by Ketu, okay? Ketu represents the liberation, the moksha, and if it is connected to your moon ascendant, then definitely it shows your desire is towards moksha, okay? In the 11th house as well, because 11th house is the house of desire, so it represents your liberation, okay? Ketu also represents coconut oil, so you can use coconut oil for head massage, leg massage. It will be very helpful for you, okay? If you are dealing with some bad impact of Ketu, then using coconut oil in your food, or for your hair, for your body, will be very helpful for you. It represents nose rings, earrings, etc., okay? So prominent Ketu people will love to wear earrings, nose rings, and these type of ornaments. Ketu is also directionless. Ketu is without head. Okay, so prominent Ketu personalities, or wherever Ketu is sitting in your chart, you will also feel directionless regarding that. You will not know what you have to do. See, Rahu, wherever it is there, we will know that yes, we have to do it. But regarding Ketu, we don't know what we have to do, how we have to deal with it, because Ketu has no head, okay? So we become directionless when we basically we have prominent Ketu wherever Ketu sits in the chart. If dispositor is not supporting, especially, okay, because we see street dogs, they don't have home, they are just going here and there, directionless, they don't have any direction, they don't have any goal. So when Ketu dasha starts, Ketu period comes, you can become directionless, or you will not have any goal, you will not know where you have to go, on which thing you should put effort, what is your dream, what is your purpose, nothing, okay. Confused personality. So prominent Ketu personality means confused personality, doesn't know how to deal with a particular situation, okay. So when Ketu period comes, you become very much confused and directionless regarding that house. Ketu is also represents the tail, and Ketu is a movable planet. So whenever like it is in the 11th house, you will notice that you will have regular income of money, you will never lack money in your life, okay. So wherever Ketu is there, you will always feel that there is a constant movement in that house, okay. The significations of that house will always come, always go. Basically there is movement always, okay. Like in the 3rd house, frequent short journeys you will experience, okay. So always there will be a kind of movement, like there are many significations a particular house shows, right. So like I have noticed in the 11th house, no matter you want friends or not, okay, somewhere friends will enter in your life. So this thing happens basically, or it also shows that no matter how much you want to go away from Ketu, somewhere you always go towards Ketu only. So kind of movement there is always there. Ketu also represents the past. So prominent Ketu people, they will be highly connected to the past, okay, not able to forget the past. People who live in the past, right, basically are represented from Ketu, okay. Wherever Ketu sits, you will get the significations of that from the past lives. For example, in the 11th house, past life friends will come in your life. All the friends that you meet will be from your past life. This is for very sure. In the 7th house, past life partner will only come. In the 3rd house, siblings are from the past lives. Connected with moon or 4th, mother from the past lives, okay. 10th house, career is continuation of the past life career, or bosses, co-workers can be from the past. In the 6th or connected with the 6th, your past life enemy will come back in this life to take the karmic debt, okay. You cannot escape it. Ketu is a very dark and mysterious planet and represents all the kinds of destructive activities as well, okay. All the sudden activities. Ketu is a sudden planet and it will always give you sudden unexpected results. So wherever it is sitting in your chart, you can expect sudden unexpected results, okay. Ketu, as we know, is a very mysterious planet. It can do anything, so it will give you unexpected and mysterious natures. So regarding Ketu things, you should surrender to the divine. Other thing, Ketu dispositor is very important. Whichever nakshatra it is sitting and whichever sign it is sitting, that planet will rule the Ketu, okay. And that planet will tell many things about the talent you carry and the kind of past life you have lived, okay. Kind of your personality can be known, your talent, your skills, etc., from the dispositor. For example, someone has Ketu in Libra or in the Taurus, in the Venus sign, basically will carry Venus traits, okay, artistic creative traits, okay. Someone having it in the Mars sign will be of the Mars trait, okay. That can be fighting, ambition, and police, government, like police and government, okay, soldiers, all these kind of things, okay. All the Mars things, ambition, courage, determination, fighting, okay. One more thing about Ketu is highly emotional planet, okay. Extreme intense emotions can be experienced with Ketu, okay. Basically if it is anywhere connected with moon and Venus, right. And this emotional side can be more prominent in Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay, or in the 4th, 8th or 12th house. So Ketu is definitely a very very emotional planet. Okay, so wherever it sits, we can say we can be highly emotional regarding those houses. Okay, so that is what Ketu does. And Ketu is a psychic planet, intuitive planet. It gives you high intuitive qualities. Ketu doesn't follow the societal norms, but Ketu also doesn't go or does anything against the societal norms. Okay, just like Rahu, it will follow deceit, lie, cheat, will cheat, okay, manipulate, but Ketu will not do that. Even if Ketu is against some sort societal norm, Ketu will do what it likes, but in a right way. Okay, not in a dishonest way, not in a manipulative way. Okay, Ketu is simplicity, always will be simple, always will follow the path that is a good path, a righteous path. That type of path Ketu will follow. Okay, no lying, manipulating, cheating. Whatever it wants, it will want to get it in a right manner. Okay, that is the difference between Rahu and Ketu. Both are outcast. Ketu is also very different from people. Its thinking is very different, but it will not follow the wrong path. Never ever. Okay, it will always control his desire and will always follow the right path. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful and you got to learn about Ketu. Thank you so much. May God bless you.